I'm delighted to be with Ashley Richmond. Ashley, you're going to be on the panel coming up on the 26th of November. It's an evening panel. It's focused on affordable housing. I know it's one topic which you're particularly specialized on. For the listeners out there who've not come across yourself, do you want to explain a little bit about yourself and how you've got into affordable housing?
Yeah, so firstly, Brendan, thank you for obviously hosting it and setting it all up. It's much appreciated. So yeah, as Brendan said, Ashley Richmond. I've been involved in the affordable and social sector for the last best part of 10 years, working in various different roles from project management to development management, all the way through to full project delivery. Over the last couple of years, I've moved into more affordable housing development myself. I've got sites ranging from 15 to circa 60 units in the pipeline at the moment. We specialise in sort of identifying sites for registered providers and then moving them forward and getting what they need, what the requirements are for those registered providers and taking them forward. I also work with a number of other developers in supporting them and becoming operational in the sector, I suppose. So the sector isn't easy to navigate, and therefore I'm fortunate that I've got a lot of knowledge in the sector and can support other developers to essentially get sites over the line and get developing in that area.
I promised it would be a really short video. Just a final question. When you said the sector is not easy to navigate, or word to that effect, what is the friction?
So I think the friction is a lot of the time, that's a really good question. I think a lot of the time is if you don't understand the sector and you don't understand how it operates, you don't understand the requirements of each individual registered provider or housing association, it can be difficult. Obviously, the requirements are a lot different a lot of the time for each housing association. Also, the way they assess and the way they appraise sites will be different. And also, it's different than traditional development. You know, traditional development, you learn to sort of work it with finance, you learn to work it with, hitting set margins. And a lot of the time you have to twist that on its head a little bit and look at it as a wider picture. So yeah, it's different.
So 26th of November, it's a Thursday evening. Delighted Ashley would be joined by Dorian Payne. I can't pronounce the company he owns, Castell Group, but he does it in a very different way, Welsh accent. Sarah Walker and James Wood, chaired by Grace Ballantyne. So I say it's my final evening event of the year, and it is really, really popular as well. So it's taken me by surprise again how popular this topic is, because it's the most popular evening event I've done for quite some time. So as I say, it's opened, or we're going to be opening with Richard Thorpe, former international player as well. So former international rugby player, I should add. So massive thanks, AJ, for taking time out this morning, and also on 26th of November at 6:30 p.m.